Welcome to the Firebelly Social Show. We're focused on talking to food and beverage brands that are on a mission to make the world better.
I'm so excited to be here with my friend Rachel Klein. Rachel, what's up?
Hey, Duncan.
Revival Foods is blowing up. Tell us what's happening today. You're at Sweets and Snacks. What's happening? You got something new?
Yeah, so this is our first time at Sweets and Snacks. It's a pretty fun show. Definitely we stand out because we are probably the healthiest thing that you're going to find at the Sweets and Snack Show. But we're here and we're launching our new squeeze packs that we just came out with. So they're a single serve version of our current jars that we have of almond butter. So now you can take your favorite almond butter on the go.
And I actually had the chai almond butter this morning for breakfast.
I love that. The chai is one of my absolute, I love them all, to be honest. We've got chai spiced, rosemary maca, raw cacao coconut, vanilla sea salt. It all depends on my mood. So when people ask me what one's my favorite, I truly cannot tell them. But I love that today your favorite was chai.
I had it for breakfast with my gluten-free bagel. So.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And there's nothing on the ingredients that you can't pronounce.
That is true. That's one of my high standards that I will always keep. We're never going to add a sugar or a sweetener, and we are never going to add something that feels confusing or that you're unsure of as a consumer. If you don't have it in your kitchen, we're not going to put it in the jar.
Yeah, I don't have any xanthan gum in my kitchen.
No, see, and xanthan gum, it's not even that bad for you, but people don't understand it. So why does it need, I'm just not going to even go there. We don't need to put it in there.
And Rachel, what are you seeing that's exciting at the Sweets and Snack Show?
Well, to be honest, a lot of the products here at the Sweets and Snack Show may not necessarily be products that I would bring into our home on a regular basis because a lot of it is very high sugar. But what I do love to see is products that are still innovating within the snack category is the part that I'm most excited about. There's a lot of interesting, creative snacks that are playing with new flavors and, flavor profiles like a peach and where you're really playing on using the natural fruit flavors and you're still leaning into the healthy side. I want to see more healthy sweets and snacks coming forward. And I think that the buyers, what I'm most excited about, honestly, is when I hear the buyers coming past and they're so excited to see products like ours and they're looking for more natural products to bring into their stores. They know that consumers are looking for it. And so they're here and they're like, oh my gosh, thank God there's something clean that I can bring onto our shelves. So I want to see more of that here. Maybe next year there'll be more.
Yeah, I think you were the fourth or fifth guest on the show, and we're at episode 130-something now. So it's a little reunion here. And I remember you putting that on our radar about how there's so much shit on labels that you can't pronounce. And we're definitely happy to see more of that. Anything you've seen on the packaging side?
I'm not super excited about a lot of the packaging here, too. I think that there's still a lot of room to grow in innovation when it comes to packaging. Again, not to toot our own horn, but I think that our packaging stands out because of the bright color palette and the simplicity. And I think there needs to be more of that, bringing more simple, eye-catching packaging to the forefront so that consumers can make a decision for themselves. They don't need to see all the call-outs just bright and bold, and here's this call-out and that call-out and that call-out. If you're making a really great product, let it speak for itself.
And the beauty of, I'm sorry, I'm jumping around. The beauty of the squeeze pouch is that you can take it to go.
Yeah, you need more healthy snacks that you can just throw in the car, throw it in your purse, take it on a hike with you. So I'm really excited about these squeeze pouches because I feel like it's something that I personally need in my life with my family. My kids are obsessed with it. This is every day I'm in the car line picking up the kids from school and I'm eating the squeeze pack myself. So I feel like it's going to be a really great a whole new consumer that's eating these squeeze packs on the go and, at the outdoor stores, convenience stores. And again, it's part of creating a revival in the food industry where we're bringing something new to the forefront that didn't exist before.
Thank you, Rachel. One more time, where can people find you?
So Revival can be found at Walmart, Fresh Time, online, a lot of other independent retailers. We're always looking for new independent accounts. So if you have your favorite small, cool retailer, send it our way or tell them about us, and we'd love to show up there too.
Hey, we hope you have a great show.
Thank you so much.
Hey, so excited to run into you, Eli. You've been on the show before.
Absolutely, yeah. It's good to see you again.
You too. Eli just came up with this happy face, and I'm struggling to remember, so then I did. And your co-founder, Grace?
Yeah, she's here today as well, just walking around.
Shout out to Eli and Grace from Absurd Snacks. Eli, what are you seeing at the show that is interesting to you?
Yeah, I mean, this is our first time being at a show like this. You know, a lot of the other shows, Expo East, Expo West, are so natural focused that here we get to see a little bit into the conventional world. And it's interesting to see kind of how Better For You is creeping into categories like candy and chips that were previously so focused, you know, on just conventional grocery. So it's good to see some other themes like upcycled and regenerative, keeping the earth at the forefront of our priorities.
Shout out to Daniel Kurzrock.
Yeah, it's good to see.
Eli, what are you hoping to get out of the show?
So for us, it's more market research. We haven't done this show in the past, and we're just walking the floor. So being able to meet other founders, talk to them about their experiences at the show, see where their priorities are, and just kind of scope it out might be a good opportunity for us to have a booth next year.
I love the fact that you said Better For You is creeping in. That we need more of that.
I couldn't agree more.
Anything else you want to say?
No, I mean, check out Absurd Snacks. You can buy it on our website, Amazon, over 150 retailers on the East Coast. And if we're not at your favorite store yet, let us know where to be.
They're stealthily taking over. Great to see you, Eli.
Likewise. Thanks, Duncan.
I'm so excited to be here with our former podcast guest, Michael Valenti. Michael, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you.
Great Spirits Baking Company is making waves with I just tasted the rum cake with chocolate cappuccino.
Cappuccino chip is one of our new flavors. We also have the vanilla, the cinnamon pecan, and the coconut.
I mean, decadent is not even the word. And as we talked about last time, rather than, buying some store-bought cookies, add some glamour when you're going over to someone's house or at your own home with one of these amazing... And no, wait, the rum is your own.
Yeah,
brand.
So this is our first foray into own brand. So we created the Rum Runner brand. We just launched these on Amazon 2 weeks ago just to kind of get some initial feedback on flavors because we had a whole bunch of flavor ideas, like 8. And so we kind of started with these 4 just to see, what is the consumer feedback. So far, the reviews have been amazing on Amazon. So, we're really excited and the reviews here have been great too. So we're very encouraged by the early results. And then, of course, we still have all of our branded items that we've been doing since the beginning. So.
Michael, let me ask you this. I heard you say the show has been a little bit slow. Any unexpected insights from being here?
No, I think for us, this show, we don't get as many of our category buyers. There's a lot of people that buy specifically in snack category. We do get some seasonal. I think the real value for us on this is when we meet the folks that actually come from the Caribbean or South America that do import export. Especially with this brand being new. Obviously the rum cake market, especially on export, because this particular product is vacuum sealed. It has a 1-year shelf life, so it's good for duty free. It's good for gifting. But it's incredibly moist as you taste it, right? So it's not a hard dry cake. It's very moist, and it's all vacuum sealed in there. So it's for us, that's I think the bigger opportunities. But we always get that 1 or 2 customers that make the whole show worthwhile. But a lot of people here to help us with our packaging and our ingredients and those types of things, which is all very nice to make those connections. But, obviously, the buyers are why everybody comes. And, so we hope to get more opportunities to talk about the product, and sample it out here.
Awesome. And where can people find the product?
Right now, the Rum Runner is only on Amazon. You can go to our web store, and it links directly to our Amazon store as well. So like I said, these have been on our Amazon storefront for 2 weeks now. So yeah, we're going to take them to retail, but, we wanted to, first see what's the, what do people like? What flavor? Try to get at least a little bit of data, to, say hey, here's the flavors that are really doing well for us. Because right now it's all, just our personal opinions, which, we're kind of divided house inside the office of which flavors everybody likes the best. So, the customers, they'll end up being, our boss and tell us what we need to focus our attention on as we go to grocery and, where our, strongest channel, obviously. So yeah, we'll see. It's
awesome. Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, good to see you again. Thanks for having me.
I'm here with Jeremy, and he's been on our podcast before. Jeremy, welcome back.
Thank you. Good to see you again. Yeah.
Think Jerky.
Think Jerky.
I mean, it's hard to think about other things sometimes.
Yeah,
Remind everyone what makes Think Jerky so special.
I mean, the idea behind the brand is that, I mean, all these flavors are made by different James Beard, Michelin star chefs.
That's
so really just like a different approach on jerky. Just kind of think what's going in your body, think what you're eating, healthier, cleaner. Just like a different spin on it, different take.
And Jeremy, correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys have kind of spearheaded the Better For You brands at Sweets and Snacks.
We've tried to. We're following a lot of other people too. But no, I mean, the Better For You stuff is big here, obviously. So we definitely feel like we're a good part of that.
What have you seen at the show that's been inspiring to you?
Just a lot of the brands that we keep on seeing are year after year that keep on going. Because, I mean, this is a very hard business and it's very... there's a lot that goes on here. So to see these brands still here and keep going, like it's good to hear their stories and see where they're at. And it's a nice little community.
And let's remind people how to find you.
Easiest is probably Amazon. That's probably easiest, or direct on just thinkjerky.com.
Awesome. Thinkjerky.com, everyone.
Good to see you.
I'm here with Eric from Sauer Brands, Kernel Seasons.
Kernel Seasons, that is.
That's
Or number
awesome.
one popcorn seasoning brand in America.
Number one popcorn seasoning brand. And is it a play on Kernel?
It's not. So, we started out, a guy by the name of Brian Taylor started this in his college dorm. He loved popcorn, really wanted to find a new way to flavor his popcorn, so he came up with popcorn seasonings. He ended up sampling in theaters, so we're still in about 2,000 theaters, so if you go to Regal, Cinemark, Cinépolis, you can find us there. We've now been around for about 25 years, and any retailers you can think of, we're probably in there.
That's awesome. How has the show been for you so far?
It's been really great. This is our first time here. We'll definitely be back next year. We've seen a lot of export business, and we'd love to kind of branch out and get more business. But really just the connections, getting our brand out there, it's been really awesome.
Super cool. What's your favorite flavor?
Me personally, so I go between savory and sweet. I really love churro. We just launched that in March of last year, but you really can't go wrong with the number one flavor of white cheddar.
White cheddar in the house. And let me ask you this, where can people find the product?
So you can go to any grocery store in the world. So if you go to Walmart, we have 18 flavors there. You can go to Target, Publix, wherever you are located in the United States, you can find us.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
I appreciate that.
So I'm here with Omer, one of the co-founders of EverBar, which he started with this company. Omer,
4
great to
years
meet
ago.
you.
Yes, good to meet you too. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you. How are you finding Sweets and Snacks 2024?
I like it. I love it. This is our third year in this show, and every year we're getting more connections, and then, yes, it's fun.
And tell us about your product.
We have EverBar dark chocolates, which we started about 4 years ago. We're mostly in the food service channels, micro markets, pantries, and vending machines. And then everybody asked for a second flavor, so we just came up with the peanut butter version. So this is the show that we're basically showing to everybody.
So let me get this right. It's a chocolate wafer bar with peanut butter?
One of them is a dark chocolate wafer bar, and then the other one is a milk chocolate with peanut butter wafers, yes.
I mean, how can you possibly go wrong with these two ingredients? This is amazing.
I cannot even stop myself sometimes.
Well, let me ask you this. What are some of the trends you've been seeing at the show?
Healthier, smaller, less calories, less sugar, and clean packages.
Oh, wonderful. And how can people find EverBar?
You can find them in Amazon.com easily if you're just going to buy it for your house, or mostly look at the vending machines at the airports, look at the vending machines in your office areas or the micro markets, and then you'll see them. And then, of course, if you go to wafereverbar.com, you can contact us directly, and then we can ship you some product.
I say go directly to everbar.com because we don't want to feed the Amazon machine. We want to feed Omar's machine.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, my man, and best of luck with the show.
Thank you so much to you too. Good show.
So I'm so excited to be talking to my new friend Marwan from Morocco, and he is representing a brand from Casablanca called Biscoland. Marwan, welcome.
Thank you, Duncan. So we came this year in the investment program of Morocco. We represent a new brand launch 1 year ago named IT from the company Biscoland in Morocco. We're targeting new markets like United States of America, Canada, Mexico, which is a huge potential geographical area.
That's amazing. And I just had one of the biscuits, and many of you cannot see
I hope you liked it.
Oh, I loved it. It is a traditional biscuit, so not an American biscuit, but a European or Asian style biscuit with chocolate on it.
Yeah, we tried since the start of the company. The idea was to come up with new concepts and innovative ways to attract consumer, and particularly North Africa. So that's why we think that our products can compete and strongly in very strong markets and different and complex markets like USA, Mexico, Canada, and Europe.
Marwan, I'm very curious to know what percentage of your job as a senior brand guy at Biscoland, what percentage of your job is in innovation?
I can say easily it's around 80% because the substantial existence of the company from the start was to start up a new business which is innovative. Without innovation, you're gonna go mainstream, and mainstream is gonna not bring added value to the business. So that's why I say 80% of the business is innovation.
Innovate or die, right?
Of course.
Yeah. And the name of the company, just to confirm, is Biscoland.
Yeah, it's Biscoland. It's a new brand launched in Morocco. It's a Moroccan local company. Very proud of it. And the name of the brand is It.
It. The brand is called It, and it's with Biscoland in Morocco. Now, Marwan, we got to share some secrets here. My secret is it's my life dream to go to Morocco, which I'm soon going to Casablanca. And your great life's happiness is in Hindi movies.
Of course, Hindi movies. Yeah, I grew up all my life, all my childhood. It's very nostalgic to me. I love it.
And tell the audience who some of your favorite, just before we go back to talking business, who some of your favorite actors are.
Oh, Kareena Kapoor, Rania Mukherjee, Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, Shahid Kapoor, and others.
Marwan, I noticed that you mentioned the girls first.
I don't recall mentioning that.
So, Marwan, let's go back to these biscuits from the brand It. How can people find these biscuits in the United States today?
Well, unfortunately today in USA, our products are not available. That's why we're here today, to try to find some pipelines, some channels to sell our products in here. But we're already open to export anytime.
Wonderful. And is there a website for the company that people can go check out?
Of course, www.biscoland.ma.
.ma, and don't forget to look for the brand It, IT. Correct?
It.
It, yeah. It is the It product of the show this year, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes, sure.
Thank you so much. Anything you want to say about any kind of innovation that you're seeing at the show, or some trends that you're excited about?
Yes, lots of innovation. Swiss Snacks Expo in Indianapolis is huge, very large snacks event, and so it's an opportunity to meet experts in the domain and to find out about new innovative concepts. Yesterday I attended the Awards of Innovation, and the concepts are just really crazy. So that's a good opportunity to be here, guys.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Marwan, and we wish you the best.
Thank you, Duncan. Have a good day.
All right, I'm here with Max from BonBon NYC, or BonBon New York, a brand that is quickly becoming iconic on TikTok, and I'm so excited to be here with Max. Max, welcome to the Firebelly Social Show.
Thank you so much for having me here. It's a pleasure to meet you, and excited to talk about BonBon.
So, Max, give us a story. How did all this start?
Right, so basically, 3 friends from Sweden who were living in New York City started a Swedish candy store company. So they were importing hundreds and hundreds of flavors of Swedish candy. And the first store was in the Lower East Side on Allen Street, still there. And it's a nostalgic system that we grew up eating candy in a pick and mix style. So basically, you go around in the store and you fill the bag with exactly what you want, and then on the way out you weigh it, and that's kind of it. And after having those stores for a few years, we now have 4 stores. We started to see what kind of candy people were buying, and we decided to start making our own. So right now we have these 5 SKUs that you see here behind you. The first one was the Sour Wild Strawberry. That one is 2 years old, and then last year these additional 4 flavors came, which is the Sour Blackberry Fish, the Sour Elderflower, Sour Peach, and Sweet Wild Strawberry.
Max, I got to ask, what's your favorite?
I really like the Sour Elderflower myself.
That sounds appropriate, and that elderflower also is good for your health.
It is good for your health. It's something that we, grew up eating in Sweden, so it's just something that kind of comes back to, nostalgic feelings of us growing up, and we're trying to honor those flavors.
Wonderful. Now, Max, if I'm hearing you correctly, you guys got into this and you were looking at the data and you're looking at the insights and then started formulating your own flavors.
Right. I mean, obviously, some of it is your own gut feeling and some of it is just the behaviors that you see in the store. But I was brought on last year and I took over the program for the wholesale. And yeah, we're really proud of these 5 flavors, and we have 2 additional products coming out this year. One is going to be a Swedish-style chocolate bar, as well as the wild card, which is black salty licorice.
Wonderful. What do you think has been the trigger for blowing up on TikTok?
I think, I used to work in advertisement prior, and I think what made it special was that it was not something that we were driving and controlling. It was something that organically happened and naturally happened, and I think that's something that you, as someone who like to consume videos on social media, kind of feel right away. And I also think that Swedish candy was very niched, so it just came across as something exciting and new, and there is also a little bit of a mystique around some of these candies because, first of all, they weren't really on the market here, and also some of the really popular flavors that we have in our stores have been sort of running out, so then it becomes almost this phenomenon on how can I get more or where can I get it. Like, it becomes, some of these candies are almost like a treasure hunt for some people, so I think that plays in a lot to why the concept has just been so special.
And shout out to Abby Thomas for putting this on our radar. Any trends you're seeing at the show that you want to talk about?
I think this is my first fair, so I'm really here to learn, and it's really cool to see so many different brands of all sizes, together, just kind of coming together and talking about what they're doing. And I was just talking to someone who was, freeze drying products. I think everything is interesting, but like I said, we're still a fairly small company, and a lot of it is just about, growing and learning and, continue to be the humble Swedes we are.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Max, and shout out to Leo and all the other founders, and thank you for making the world better.
Hey, thank you very much.
I'm here with Kelsey from Go a Little Nuts.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
How's the show been for you?
The show's been wonderful. We're a first-time exhibitor. It's been great to see, so many big brands, and everything's just been really interesting to learn how everything kind of works.
How have you noticed any trends or any interesting things that you hadn't seen before?
We just recently were at Expo West, and so obviously there's a big difference between those 2 markets, but it's been interesting to see a lot of the brands that we really enjoyed at Expo West also making a huge impact here.
So kind of like an emergence of better for you here that maybe you didn't.
Yes, absolutely. And it's definitely, we noticed a lot of the trend too is that there's a lot of salt and there's a lot of sugar, and so it's been nice to kind of have ours. We've gotten a lot of comments on it, obviously the branding and the being natural, and so a lot of it's just really bringing that awareness to having natural snacks that don't have anything.
So I grew up in India and I grew up eating walnuts, but I think many Americans aren't that familiar with walnuts. Can you tell us why they should eat more walnuts?
Walnuts obviously have a ton of nutritional benefits to them. One of the big things with people in walnuts is they have a flavor where they don't understand that they will go bad or they're not stored properly. And so what's nice about our facility is that we're fresh cracked, we store them properly, and so we're providing them with the best quality product on the market.
Awesome. And Kelsey, where can people find it?
You can find us on GoLittleNuts.com, and we can follow our Instagram as well.
Hey everyone, GoLittleNuts.com. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
All right, I'm here with Maddie and Corey from 1440 Foods. How's it going, ladies?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm really good.
It's great. How are you?
So let me ask you this. How's Sweets and Snacks been for you so far?
It's been amazing. I think, you get to talk to people in all different channels, which is really unique. You get convenience, you get grocery, you get wholesale, you get some international freight forwarders. So it's been great. A lot of people are familiar with the brand. Some people aren't. So it's been super exciting, and we've had a great time.
Tell us more about 1440.
So 1440 owns 3 brands, Body Fortress, Metrics, and Pure Protein. So Metrics is going to be a high-calorie, high-protein meal replacement bar. Pure protein is anywhere from like 180 to 200 calories, 18 to 20 grams of protein, more of like a snack, a little bit lighter of a bar. And then Body Fortress is going to be like your whey powders. And then in other channels too, we have ready to drink shakes. We also have some Pop Crisps, which are a unique take with pea protein, which is really cool. So it's been nice seeing the excitement from consumers and customers.
And if I'm not mistaken, you all are kind of at the forefront here with the better for you angle on things.
Correct, yes.
And Corey, what about you? Anything you want to add?
No, I think that Maddie really covered it. We have some awesome products covering just snacks all the way to meal replacement, whether you're someone who works out a lot or doesn't. No matter what, it's better for you snacking and tastes really good.
And how can people find 1440?
You can find it at Walmart, Target, Sam's Club, Costco. It depends on what brand you're looking for. Also in 7-Eleven, Circle K, if you like to go to convenience. Pretty much anywhere. You can also go directly to either of our websites, pureprotein.com, metrics.com.
And Amazon.
And Amazon as well.
Amazon, all right.
You can't forget. 2-day shipping.
Thank you so much, you guys. Have a great show.
Thanks.
Thanks.
You too.
Thanks for listening to the Firebelly Social Show. We'll see you again next time, and be sure to click subscribe to get future episodes.